Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to another installment of Those Guys Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Dynamite Dave, with my co-host,
Crazy Kenny with a K.
We got a lot to cover, so we're going to get right into it tonight. First thing we want to do is send a quick shout out to Ellen Deladon. She was the number 2 pick in the WNBA draft last night by Chicago Sky. Making Delaware proud. Congratulations, Deladon. We're going to get right into it first for our ECWA Super 8 results from this weekend.
Okay, and those results are for the Super 8. The first round, Mike Mondo defeated VSK. Damian Dragon defeated Chris Wild. Antonio Thomas defeated Rhett Titus. Wow, I thought Rhett Titus was going to go all the way.
That's your pick, going.
Yeah, he is. Then we have Papa Don defeated Wardell Walker.
But my pick was still in it. And then we had the 8-man tag match, which Josh Daniels, the Unified Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Martinez, the Mid-Atlantic Champion, Atu and Apollyon, defeated Bobby Shields, Danny E., and Tag Team Champions Aiden Chambers and Kiko the Flying Hawaiian. Atua pinned Chambers, which makes them the Tag Team Champions, because every belt was on the line. And whoever any champion was pinned, they lose their belts. So Atua pinned Chambers, and my big question last week was, what happens if one of the tag champions is pinned? How does it work? Well, here's how it works. Ian Chambers and the Flying Hawaiian, they lose their belts to Atua, and he gets to pick a partner of his choosing to be the tag team champion.
Okay. And the second round, 26-man over the top. Oh, okay.
You're all fucked up.
Yeah. Let's see here. Damian Dragon.
Second round of the Super 8 tournament, Damian Dragon beat Mike Mondo, and Papa Don beat Antonio Thomas, setting up Damian Dragon and Papa Don in the Super 8 finals. The 26th man Open Invitational Battle Royal, Jesse K eliminated boss Mike Tartaglia. After Tartaglia thought he won, Jesse K came out and threw him over the top rope, ensuring Jesse K to earn a title shot at any belt Jesse K wants. So let's see if Kenny here could do the Super 8 final without messing up.
Super 8 final. Damian Dragon defeated Papa Don. After his victory, Damian Dragon retired after 17 years, having his boots, leaving them in the center of the ring.
So there you have it. Your Super 8 champion for 2013 is Damian Dragon, after he defeated my pick, Papa Don. From what I understand, that was easily the match of the night. And, I mean, that's probably, I wish I was there, but I wasn't. And sure,
see that being a good match.
Also, calling in shortly is Tom Lyon from Indy Round Up. He's going to give us our DCW report from this past Saturday when they were down DCW. But yeah, Super 8 was a huge show. I mean, a lot happened. Apparently, a lot happened going by with the notes I took. And I mean, I just love to see what's going to happen after that. So we're going to jump right into this week coming up while we wait for Tom to call in. That's only 10 minutes, so we got through that a little quick. This Saturday, Newark, we got Right Coast Pro Wrestling at the Life Community Center, 750 Oaks Chapel Road, Newark, Delaware. They're going to be featuring Courageous Cruz, Zach the Ripper Connor, Mozart Fontaine, Chris the Show Stealer, and Corey Blaze. So a lot of former ECWA guys at Right Coast Pro.
There are. I'm pretty sure that Sebastian Knight is over there also.
I'm sure he is. I mean, Right Coast Pro is, I believe, owned, or, he has a lot of ECWA guys there. We're going to go ahead and scroll down and see what we got here. We're going to have Ryan the Adrenaline Rush go against newcomer Tommy Macklin. Legendary Japanese Pool Boy would be there against Zach the Ripper Connor. Again, RCP looks to be having a big show. And they're still going to have their finish off their tournament for their first RCP heavyweight champion.
Wow.
Which at this point it looks like Bazooka Joe, Outlaw Stockade, and a couple others possibly. So that's going to be a big show down at the Life Community Center over in Newark. For ticket information, where's the number at? It doesn't see it on this flyer. So they really should have a number on the flyer, shouldn't they? It starts at 6:15. They have that. I'm looking for it. We're going to have King Mega there.
Wow, he's a big dude.
There's Chris Steeler. How do you not have the number on your flyer? I mean, www.rightcoastpro.com. The owner, CEO, Mr. Chris, is going to be bringing out the developmental program, the class of 2013 prospects. So look forward to seeing that. Look, there's really no number on any of these flyers.
No, there is not.
So I'll call Wayne Hearn. We have no idea who to call to get tickets for your show. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
We'll keep looking. Next week we're going to have FWF at North Temple. Going to have Vader there. I'm going to let Kenny talk to you while I try to find this number for Right Coast Pro.
Next week, FWF, Funkified Wrestling Federation Road to Funkamania returns back to the Nerd Temple in Newcastle, Delaware. And the address for that, I'll get that pulled up real quick.
No, don't worry about that. We'll road, but
okay. And we're going to be giving out tickets, queue tickets to the FWF show next week. And some of the names that we're going to have on hand, we're going to have Lumberjack Monroe, Black Atlas Cocky Johnson, B Firm, Mr. Entertainment, JD Smooth, the Funky White Boy. You never know who's going to show up at a FWF show. Vader's going to be there. And from my understanding, there is going to be a returning former champion and Ryan Rancid coming back to the FWF on the 26th of this month.
That's from Hatebreed.
Yes, he is a former tag team champion with him and his...
What are you doing? You're going good.
And he's going to be returning. He was a tag team champion with Chris Arkham, and they were known as the Hatebreed. So looking forward to his return. Did you ever find that number?
No idea. They say they take credit cards, but you can't call in to say, hey, here's my credit card number. Can I buy a ticket? I mean, this is really, really nuts that they don't have a number. But, I mean, we have a flyer, so they're going to have Kip Stevens, Bazooka Joe. Oh, Zach Connor's going against Mozart Fontaine, not the Japanese schoolboy. Bazooka Joe's going against the Japanese schoolboy.
Wow, the Japanese schoolboy is there too?
Yep. It's the, you have to go on their website at www.rightcoastpro.com because, well, honestly, I can't find a number anywhere on their website for anybody to buy tickets. We got something on the line. Let's find out who we're talking to. Those Guys Radio Show.
The Glasgow Dragon Dennis Wade, Dave.
We're not talking to you yet. We're waiting for Tom Lyons to call in. You have to wait, Dennis. I'm hitting hold. Okay. Let's find this button there. Yeah. Okay, it's not time we have people listening. It's not time for you guys to call in quite yet. We will be going over the WWE 13 Super 8 that we announced last week, where somebody would be winning a nice little gift card, Visa gift card, courtesy of those guys for wrestling.
Those guys pro wrestling show.
I just think it's horrendous that Right Coast Pro doesn't have a number for anybody to call. I mean, they hang their flyer up. Who do you call to find out where you get tickets from? I mean, 707, I'm literally reading a flyer right now. Family-friendly local business pro wrestling. Heavyweight tournament continues. Countdown to the crown. Rumble to Reddis. 20 wrestlers battle for one spot. I mean, it has everybody's wrestling but no number. Does anybody know a number for Right Coast Pro? As we wait for Tom Lyons to call in, I guess we'll go right into PPW. I mean, we'll see, because PPW is having a show this Saturday as well. I mean, people look at Delaware, how small we are. They don't understand how much wrestling is actually in Delaware.
Yeah, in just the immediate area, we've got about 4 promotions. We've got ECWA, FWF, PPW. We've got Right Coast Pro. I mean, there's a lot. And then downstate, we have some down there, too.
We got PPW. We had 1CW. And the rumors are 1CW will be doing another show some point in the next coming weeks. It's being worked on. But this Saturday, April 20th, Ellendale Fire Hall at Ellendale, Delaware. Where's it at? 302 Main Street, Ellendale, Delaware. Ticket information, 302-422-7500. They have a phone number.
That's great.
They have a great show for you. D-Line versus Black Wall Street. D-Line was also at the ECWA show. They were in the Battle Royal. Brandon Mercury versus Eric Chappell. Eric Chappell's career is on the line. These two used to be tag partners, and I believe they held the tag titles once. A lumberjack match. How come Lumberjack Monroe is never in any lumberjack matches?
Never.
He should always be a lumberjack.
Never.
In a lumberjack match if his name's Lumberjack Monroe.
You would think so, but he never is. Never in a lumberjack match.
Lumberjack match for the PPW Championship. The Rockin' Rebel versus A+ Aiken Pembroke. Plus return of Jesse Bell, Ryan Howe also in action. THC, Dirty Sunny D's, Fat Daddy, Mac Williams, Doyle Day. I haven't seen Doyle Day in forever.
What? Fat Daddy Mac Williams? Awesome.
Fat Daddy.
Time to do the wobble.
The doors open at 6 with 7 p.m. bell time. Check out the cool souvenir products PPW always delivers. That's reading right from their website. I'm hoping this is my boy Tom Lyons from Indy Round Up. Is this Tom?
Yeah, how you doing, Dave?
How you doing, Tom?
I'm hanging in there.
That's your question. Indy Round Up's really big. How come Right Coast Pro doesn't have a number on their flyers?
Wait a minute. Say that again now?
I said, you're big. Indy Round Up goes to a lot of shows all across the area.
Right.
How come Right Coast Pro does not have a phone number on their flyers?
Ooh.
For people in contact for tickets?
Yeah, that does make sense. You would think you'd have a phone number on there. I never really noticed.
I have never once been to Argentina. But 1 + 1 in Argentina still equals 2.
Yeah.
If you can't contact me, how am I supposed to sell tickets?
Yeah, that's true. I guess right now they're relying 100% on Facebook and the Indy Roundup, I hope.
So Indy Roundup.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they should get a number on it. PPW or are you going to RCP?
We will have people at both shows. Myself, I'm going to PPW. Eric Hill's going to PPW. We have a few other people going to go RCP.
I was sitting here with Kenny. He could vouch for it. When I said we have to ask Tom where he's going, PPW or RCP, I said I'm willing to bet that Tom is going to PPW. Did I or did I not?
Yes, you definitely did.
Yeah, I know you a little bit there, Tom.
There you go.
But how was ECW this past weekend?
It was great. It just rocked me. A lot of surprises. Matches were excellent and unbelievable the way some of the things unfolded in the ring. Corey Castle comes out and Dave Klein, the owner, strips him of his belt. So,
and he just won that belt the last show, right?
Yeah, he just won it, and Sonny Deeds, I think, might have been a little upset because he thought, if he could get the win, he would get the belt.
Right.
And, so now they still got, now it's an open, they're going to have a little tournament now to try to see who can win this belt now, the international belt.
So the Corey Castle match, how was that?
Oh, that was good. It was really good. Sonny Deeds really put on a good show, and Corey Castle lived up to his name also. Right. And they just back and forth, and Sonny finally came out with it. It's going to lead into some big things next.
Here's a big match I want to know about.
Okay.
JJ Cruz versus former friend Timothy Richards.
Well, when that match started, as soon as that bell hit, both of them charged to the middle of the ring like two bulls, and they just started beating each other to a pulp. And that went on like that for about a good solid 10 minutes. And both men, especially JJ, showed their high-flying, moves up off the top ropes and flips and back and forth, and finally JJ got him in that hold. I don't know what he calls it. I've been meaning to ask him, but I didn't think about it at the end of the show when he was out after the show signing autographs. I can't. It's something like that. Alberto on WWE. It's something similar, but he does it from a standing position. He climbs the guy's back and he pulls his arm like almost out of its socket. I don't know what he calls it. I have to get that and get back to you. Maybe if JJ's listening, maybe he can let you know.
Yeah, it would be nice to hear from Josh. JJ.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was a good one. There was a couple other good ones there. Really good. Zach Connor and Andrew Steele, they went at it over the top ropes, jumping through the ropes, high flying, back and forth again, just power from both guys just beating on each other, with Zach finally getting the upper hand. And then
both. So I can pretty much imagine how some of them shots were really stiff.
That ring was rocking. When they threw each other into the corners, it just seemed like the rings were moving about 6 inches or so. Now, after the match was over, Zach started to get out, and then I guess a lot of old things came up in his mind from past years and stuff like that. He came back in and hit him with 3 power bombs in a row. And thank God it was at a firehouse. They had to bring paramedics in to get Steele out of there, put a neck brace on him, strapped him in, and they worked on him for a good 5 minutes in the ring, getting him all tied in. And then they took him out, and I don't know what the final result was of that, how bad he's hurt or anything. But
I'm sure they'll keep it up on their Facebook.
Yeah, I need to go there. I'm kind of old school, I guess. I keep going to the websites.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there, and I keep going back. I keep forgetting to go to their Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook's the new is the world now.
Yeah, the web pages or the websites are just kind of getting phased out, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but everybody goes to Facebook now, that's for sure. And another good match was Blaine Hudson and KO Storm. Probably the two of the best technical wrestlers they have. And Blaine Hudson, it was kind of like, I've never seen him wrestle like this before. And he really showed a lot of moves, a lot of flips. He kind of went Undertaker old school, walked across the ropes and jumped off and, had KO flying through the air. They were jumping through the ropes on each other. Really, really, really a good match. And they really put on a very good show. So,
also had some guys at ECWA, right?
Yeah, we had a couple there. They said they were
ECWA show.
They thought it was a pretty good show. Based on what we were talking among ourselves, some of the talent, like a lot of the guys are saying the talent that they had in that Super 8 was outstanding. I guess some of them I just don't know. Like this Mundo guy, I think I touched on it last week.
Like Mondo, he used to be a Spirit Squad.
Yeah, he used to be a member of the Spirit Squad. Okay.
That's funny.
Or watch it, he might see me and want to work me over.
What do you think about Damian Dragon winning and then retiring after 17 years?
Well,
you think
that's 2 months in a row now. Guys have retired. Last month it was Matt Bomboy. This month it's Damian Dragon. Who's it going to be next month? And at what show? Or maybe this weekend somebody might be retiring. I don't know. Just all of a sudden, a lot of guys
will retire.
Yeah.
He retired that fast anyway.
Yeah.
But, hey, Tom, thank you for calling in.
All right, no problem.
We're to hear from you again next week about PPW.
Yeah, what?
FWF British. Go ahead.
What we're going to do, I think Eric is going to call in next week with PPW unless he changes his mind.
Okay, no problem.
It's hard to tell with him because 11:30 is really late for him because he's got to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have the benefit of being.
I got to get up at 6:20 to get my kids off to school.
Yeah, I have the benefit of being retired, so I ain't got nothing to do. I only have one boss, and she's in bed right now.
Well, you better hurry up and get to bed before the boss wakes up.
Yeah, then I might be in trouble. What are you staying up so late for? But yeah, looking forward to the shows this week and see how they all go.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
All right, now take it easy, Dave. Ken, talk to you soon. I'll see you guys at Funkified on the 26th.
Yes,
we'll definitely be there.
All right, thanks again, Tom.
All right, bye.
All right, good night. That was Tom Lyon from Indy Round Up. He's one of our correspondents who goes to all the shows here in Delaware. We're going to do a quick WWE 13 Super 8 so we can take a couple callers. So if you're listening, you want to call in, now will be the time.
Dennis, I see you're on hold. I haven't forgotten about you. We're going to go through this real quick. Here we go. WWE 13 Super 8, our first round results. From last week, we had people pick. So our first match was Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. Our annoying person that called like Ric Flair and Macho Man picked Ryback, who wasn't available. So I got in contact with him, and he picked Brock Lesnar. But Brock Lesnar defeated CM Punk, so CM Punk's gone. Triple H defeated John Cena, so Dennis, your boy is gone. Woo! That's Eddie's still in the mix, as Kane defeated The Undertaker, so sorry, Chad. And then Big Show defeated, ready for this, B Firm, Dolph Ziggler. So next week, we're going to have the results of Brock Lesnar versus Big Show and Triple H versus Kane. Also next week, we're going to have callers vote on the stipulation for the final match of the tournament. And remember, the winner of the tournament will get a nice, hefty Visa check card. So let's see who we got on there. We got Dennis there. Let's see who this is real quick. Those Guys Radio, who are we talking to?
This is Chad.
Who's this?
Chad.
Can't hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, who is this?
This is Chad.
Jay?
What?
Are you saying Jay or Jeff?
Chad. C-H-A-D.
Oh, Chad. Sorry, Chad. Chad, looks like The Undertaker was eliminated.
Ah, that sucked.
Yes, it was. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to say something, Chad. Go ahead.
I don't need 20 seconds. I just said it. It sucks.
All right, Chad. What do you think of the show so far? We're doing good, right?
Yeah, it's been doing great. The YouTube's been doing good too.
Good. All right, Chad, let me see what Dennis wants.
Okay.
He's probably going.
No one cares what Dennis wants.
He's probably going to cry. Now, I'm hesitant because I know Dennis is going to cry about John Cena losing. So here we go. Mr. Delaware Controversy, Mr. Red and Yellow, Dennis the Dragon Wade. You're on, Dennis.
I'm not even going to cry about it. My boy's still an 11-time WWE champion. What am I going to cry for? He's better than The Rock. He beat him at WrestleMania, so. And at least Cena's not a liar.
Dennis. Who are you referring to as a liar?
The Rock's a liar.
And how is he a liar?
Who's a liar?
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't talk about WWE on this show. This is Delaware Wrestling. So John Cena, The Rock, it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what you have to say about John Cena. Or that. What is going on with RCW?
Well, the way it's looking, I'm in a tag match going against Egyptian Phoenix and Jude McKenzie with Marcus Cage, and that's going to be for the Florida RCW Tag Team titles. That will take place on May 10th in Reading, PA.
They're looking for a new venue. Is that true?
From what I've heard, yes, but I think we're still in the same building for the show, but I think they're trying to find another building to use for future shows.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, it's just time will tell what's going to happen there, and I have faith in Ray on what's going to happen, so we'll see where it goes from there.
All right, Dennis, keep us informed, okay? We got 90 seconds. We got up to announcements, okay?
All right, man.
Thanks for calling in. Talk to you next week. Okay, real quick, we're going to make a couple of announcements real quick. I'm going to go with I'm going to read off Crazy Kenny with a K, classic match to watch. It was going to be my segment, but I gave it to Kenny because Kenny picked a pretty good match. He picked TNA Unbreakable 2005, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for Christopher Daniels X Division title. Watch it. It's a stiff, really good match. And now I'll pass to Kenny to talk about FWF.
Okay, like I was saying earlier, FWF, Funkified Wrestling Federation, comes back with a funky good time at the Nerve Shrine Symbol on 198 South DuPont Highway, Newcastle, Delaware, 19720. Friday, April 26th, you'll see the man they call Vader, Lumberjack Monroe, Black Atlas, Mr. Entertainment, JD Smooth, and many more.
And again, this Saturday, PPW, Allendale Fire Hall in Allendale, Delaware. Ticket information 302-422-7500. And Right Coast Pro Wrestling and Life Community Center in Newark, Delaware. We don't have a number, so go to rightcoastpro.com.
And tickets for FWF for the 26th, you can talk to some of the wrestlers, Lumberjack Monroe at Facebook or Black Atlas Cocky Johnson at Facebook.
Or cash a charge at 302-420-7287. Then there's those guys' wrestling show. And we're done for the week. We're running a little over, so we're saying good night and see you next week.
Stay classy, San Diego.